Right, welcome back. As you can see, we're starting back inside the house. For some reason, the sound had gone in between recordings. We'll just do this again. Just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. We already know about that. Right, so plan. First initial plan, we got to water our crops before we even think about anything else. There we go. Right, quick and easy. The only problem with watering is it uses up a lot of energy. Especially on larger plots of land. When you're doing the larger fields and stuff, it can actually take up a majority of your energy. We're talking you could be looking at anything up to, I'm still chopping away, sorry. I was moving my microphone a bit. Right. Let's go see Willie. Do that and I'll mine this up. Yeah. Especially if you're exhausted, it can be a huge drain on your resources, on your energy resource. I mean, the one that I'm doing on the co-op farm at the moment, it can use, bearing in mind I've got upgraded energy, it can use up to just over half my energy, because I've got something like over 100 crops. While Lewis will use, because I'm doing the co-op with him, Lewis will rely on sprinklers. I'd rather do it the old-fashioned way. Ahoy there, miss. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet ya. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Yeah, want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. You've received a bamboo pole. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. Yeah, fishing on this, it's not overly difficult. So if we just grab the rod, we'll have to probably put some of this stuff in the trash. Now, in the tutorial for doing the fishing, that green bar on the side does not drop. Get rid of them. Ah, gotta make a chest. No. Oh, bloody hell, I always do that. Right. Right. We're not going to do much on the fishing. Today's just going to be a lazy day. Probably try and catch up with the other residents. Now, as you can see, that bar on the side goes up and down when the fish leaves the sweet spot. It's similar to how the Fable fishing was, if anyone remembers that Let's Play that I had started. Never completed it in the end. I should really go back to it, but there we go. Anchovy. Fishing's a good source of money, to be fair. Those bubbles there, I could have really done with that. Right. I've got to get this cleared up. I think you can chop it up. Yeah, got to clear it up at some point. But, as I say, fishing, good source of income to start with on early games. Let's talk with Jazz. Hi. Yeah, she's not much of a talker. Don't blame her. So, how was your first night in the old cottage? Your grandpa used to complain about the rickety old bed, but I think deep down, he actually loved that house. Well, yeah. Right. How many people have we actually met? Right, so this is your journal up here. I can't remember if I showed you in the last episode. You start off with 2 quests, always same 2 quests. Pardon me. If you want to become a farmer, you have to start with the basics. Use your hoe to till the soil, then use a seed packet on the tilled soil to sow a crop. Water every day until the crop is ready for harvest. Simple enough. For God's sake, I'm gonna have to have a look to see if there's a way to turn the mouse function off. It's doing my head in already. It would be a nice gesture to put my teeth back in. It would be a nice gesture to introduce yourself around town. Some people might be anxious to meet the new farmer. So I've met 15 out of 28 people so far. Fortunately, I won't be meeting many more people because my cows are sluggish. Let's try and have a conversation with Hayley. Right, we'll make our way back to the house and we'll go to day 3. Give me a moment. Right, we're back. Unfortunately, the crow's just got some of our supplies, some of our crops. That's what we need a scarecrow crow for, which is coming up soon. So, I've had a quick look at the controls. I can actually do certain things without using the mouse. So, if I want to chop something, press C button, I believe it is. Bit more, I wouldn't say finicky, but it's a bit more awkward than on the PlayStation, but it is what it is. Right. These down, get some more wood. We're gonna need it. That's annoying. Knocked the mouse off a little bit. And it's just carried on chopping. Now, Wednesdays. Wednesdays you can't do certain things. Main one, you can't go to the general store. Now, when it's raining, you don't have to water your crops because the weather does it for you. Oh, we need that. Inventory full. Do not eat the sap. So we'll take that. Now, while I was off screen, coming back, I've decided that now would be a good time to create a wooden chest. Right, so pop them in, pop that in, pop that in, pop that in, pop those in. Let's do a little bit of fishing. Today is probably going to be a bit of a bust as well, but one of them. Might see if we can make some money off the fishing. Now, good start. You do get scrap and stuff that comes back. I need to eat some food. Eat that, get a bit of energy back, only a little bit. You're going to start losing your energy is a really bad thing. Like, getting overexerted early is a really bad situation. Now, we just had a treasure chest pop up, which is good. Treasure chests are basically like extra goodies that you can get. If you can get both the fish and the treasure chest, you need to make sure you get both. You can't just get the treasure chest and fail to get the fish because it won't reward you with the treasure chest. So we've got a herring, a geode. Excellent. You found a geode. The local blacksmith can crack it open for you. Who knows what might be hidden inside? You'll find different versions of them as you play through the game. That's not actually a bad find. There we go. That'll give us that extra boost that we need just for the moment. Soggy paper, that's not what I need. Alright. I'm gonna just sell them for now. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over to the village and just talk with a couple of people there. See if we can do a bit of foraging as well, actually. Let's do a bit of foraging. See what we can find. Right. Let's see. We'll go see if we can find Demetrius. See if they're up for a chat. Yep, here we go. You got Robin. Now Robin's where you do your upgrades and such, so shopping. You can get your wood and stone. Big chest recipe, which I don't remember from the original game, from the one we're on, so, but they have added more stuff. A calendar, that would be useful actually. A lot of it's decorative, so like the fireplaces, the bed doesn't make a difference. This stuff provides light, but we can't build it just yet because we haven't got some of the stuff. Yeah, they have added a load of stuff. Ooh, school brazers. The goth in me's like, get it. It's a lot of money there. Alright, let's go speak with Demetrius. Now, Demetrius is Robin's husband. Maru up there in the corner is their daughter, I believe is. Hold on. Yeah. I should have read that. Have you met my daughter Maru? She's interested to meet you. So you got him. And then downstairs, if he's in, no, he might actually be out in the rain somewhere, is Sebastian, who is Demetrius's stepson, Robin's biological son. Right, let's grab these. I'm gonna need them. No. I'm actually gonna eat the leek, because that's a nice bit of energy to get back. Right. Linus isn't here, so he's probably in his tent if it's raining. This is Linus, the wild man. A stranger. Hello. Don't mind me, I just live out here alone. He's a nice enough bloke, to be fair. Right. Now, there is a reason I'm picking up some of this stuff as we go along. Oh, he's still trying to pry that open. Yeah, that, you unlock sections as you play through the game. So that section will be open to us soon. I'll explain more about that as we go on. Let's get some of this. You've got some new ideas to sleep on. What? Okay, I've never seen that. That's actually thrown me a little bit. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Right. What I might do is I'll put a cut in here because you don't want to be sat watching me doing fishing all the time. I'll just catch this fish and then I'll put the cut in. There we go. Now, with fishing, if you can keep it in the bar all the time. Oh, missed it. See if I can show you what I mean. Come on. Come on, fishy. A mussel. That's not a bad shout, actually. Not the most useful, but not a bad shout. Yeah, if you can keep the fish in the green bar the entire time, you get perfect, and that can reward you with different things, like an upgraded version of the fish, like quality wise, because you do have quality tiers in this game as well. So you can have, like, I think it's missed it. I'm sure it's silver, gold, and then you get like a purple one. Purple's the top tier. Right, so we just got sardines, so I'm gonna have another leek. Right, I'll be back in a moment. And we're back. So, managed to get a couple more fish. I've just sold one, but we got sardine and an eel, which is surprising because I struggled to get one of them for ages. But we're gonna call this Diana not so much of a bust compared to the day before. Okay, that made sense. Right. I think basically what that thing that come up saying you've got some ideas to sleep on, that's telling you you've leveled up. That's quite useful. And as you can see, because we've managed to go the day without exhausting, we get full health, full energy. Right, you've got a TV here. I need to explain TV. Now the TV can tell you the weather for the following day. You get a fortune teller, which works as like, it'll tell you what your chances are of fulfilling certain, getting certain rewards and stuff like that. fish and stuff, or you don't get good catches or crap catches, stuff like that. Living off the land, I'm not too sure of. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for you all. Now listen up. This one's for you folks living in Stardew Valley. Head for spring onions southwest of town, where the weather meets the river meets the ocean. You can find a whole bunch of them growing right out of the dirt. Yeah, that is true. So if we quickly do the weather. Welcome to Kozu 5, your #1 source for weather, news and entertainment. Now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. Going to be clear and sunny all day. And then the fortune teller. Welcome to Wellwit's Oracle, the only show where the voice of the spirits is channeled directly to you. The spirits are very happy today. They will do their best to shower everyone with good fortune. So basically, if I do my fishing today, I'll probably get a better run of stuff. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24. It's meant to be our affordable sized 24 pack backpack. See you soon. Well, I'm assuming he's meant to say that anyway. It's hard to tell. Alright, get some water. Get this out of the way quick. Now, when it comes to us getting like more, even though you got the button, like you've got a dedicated button on the keyboard, you've got to have the mouse pointing where you want it, not like kind of thing where it assumes for you. There we go. Which is useful in some aspects, but also a pain in others. Right, so these will be ready for tomorrow, I believe. Right. Let's just chop these up a bit and break this in. Bit of coal will help. Alright. Oh, we need that. Oh, I haven't spoken about this bus here. Right. Down the line up. So that bus is an unlockable feature as you play through the game. Pretty useless to start with, but when you get to roughly year 2, you should have unlocked it, like, or come close to unlocking it. That's a shame, so let's quickly grab him and get his conversation out of the way. What do you want? Leave me alone. Yeah, he's a bit of a grouch, but here's what he is. Let's talk to Penny. We're very lucky to have a library in such a small town. When you're lost in a book, it's easy to forget the realities of your life. Maybe that's why I like reading so much. Sorry, I got carried away there. Yeah. She's not the happiest of characters. Right. Did we speak with Gunther? Can't remember. Let's go find out. Wrong button. Hello there. Welcome to Stardew Valley Archaeological Office. Brain carried on there for a moment. This is embarrassing, but the previous curator made off with the entire collection. We don't have any artifacts for display, but I'm hoping to remedy that soon. Hey, if you find any artifacts or minerals out there, would you let me know? Oh. Right. Gonna wonder. Actually, let's do a little bit of foraging. actually, can we get an event to pop up? Right. See if we can get the event to pop up tomorrow. I think it's day 5 when it pops up. I'll explain it as we go, when it happens. Right. Let's forage a few more. There we go. Pick them up. They're useful. You can gift them to people. And I'm just deciding who to do the romance with on this one. Because there's a few ideas. I haven't decided yet which way though. Right. Linus again. Do you want something from me? Yeah, he's not very trusting to start with, which is understandable. Now, when it comes to fishing, the different locations you fish in makes a difference on what you can get. Oh, press the wrong button there. It's C, not X. Come on, game. Give me the fish. There we go. Now, the way this works with fish as well is based on their difficulties, how fast they move. So when I went off screen and I got the eel, because the eel's more difficult to catch than the sardine, the display was going up faster and faster. The fish symbol. So you have to keep an eye on that. Just do a little bit of fishing and then we'll go. There we go. There's a perfect. So we got a carp. Get rid of that. Now, to start with, when you do your fishing, the simple bamboo won't be enough to get you decent fish. But as you play through, you will get more and more like quality fish and stuff when you get better equipment and such. I do apologise. Right. Oh, we got a little cave here. Let me show you that. So we get a little cave to start with. You don't do much with it in the beginning. You can't. It's literally just like there. But as you play through, there is an event that comes about. That does make it a bit more useful. You know what? I can't craft anything. It's unfortunate. Well, actually I could. That might be useful. I could craft some leek and wild seeds. Actually, yeah, let's go down and see what we can find. Right. I'm going to leave this grass up for now, because it does come in use later in the game. Right, so, across this board. We'll go to the forest near the bottom, because I do actually want to unlock an area. So this forest down here is quite useful for several reasons. One is, in this location here, you get a trader that turns up in a caravan, in like a wagon kind of thing. And oh, I can't unlock it until I've got the higher level axe. Okay, I didn't find that, Lewis did, so that's why I was a bit like, There are a few things around here. I haven't spoke to Jodie yet, have I? Hello, it's nice to meet... It's Leah, sorry. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. Yeah, Jodie's one of the romance sport options. Ah, there we go. Horseradish. Stone. Stone's easy enough to get your hands on. Let's just get rid of that. And get rid of that one coal. Excuse me. Right, pick that up. Get some more daffodils as well. That's Leah's house. We don't want to pop into there just yet. Now, a good way to find out who you have and haven't spoken to is if you go to social. If you spoke to them, you'll have their names. If you haven't, they'll be like question marked up. So, I've got... Ah, I haven't spoke to Maru. Oh, that surprises me. Yeah. Don't know if that's in the earlier games, the earlier versions. Ah, can you see here we got Star Dandelion compared to the standard. That's a higher level one, and it does have some benefits just apart from the value. So if you have a look here, Star 1 gives you more energy and health compared to a standard. So it does add up quite a bit. When it comes to making food, trying to make quality food, it's a lot better. Let's see if we can find some people in here. So Jazz is in here. Have I spoke to Marnie? Yes, I have. Yeah. Best bet, if you want to try and grab a load of people all together at the same time, go to the Star Drop Tavern. Now, Jodie's probably in here. Yeah. And there's her son. Need to speak to him. Oh, a stranger. My name's Vincent. Mom says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. And this is Jodie, his mother. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jodie. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Having a farm around could really change things. And her son Sam, who I've already spoke to, he goes on a wonder. He's normally in the Star Drop. Up here. The penny's there. Ah. You, Elliot, come back. Elliot lives on the beach in a little cabin. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting. And whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in a little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Right. Spoken to Alex. Right, this is where you'll find a lot of them. Pam? Hey kid, the name's Pam. Gulp. I've been looking forward to this beverage all afternoon. Pam is Penny's mother. Oh, I can read it on your face. We're going to love it. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. Hey, you look like you could use a beverage. I've already spoke to Gus, I think, so... Wouldn't say that's a waste, but it's best to just be sure. Right, I think we've got most of the people. Don't know if there's a shortcut. Right. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, we got most of them. Introductions, yeah. The wizard, he comes into play later on. Right, let's get back to the cabin because we're going to call this episode an end then. Actually, there's something I do want to check before we do end it. Because there's another little secret area. Oh, a leak. Oh. I'll be back for you. Because I want to make those wild seeds and like do a little plot of land for them because they'll be perfect for storing. You can use them for food and that. Right, so let's just quickly sell them. You won't get much money for them to start with, probably about 50, 60 gold. There we go. Now, I might do a little bit more fishing actually off screen before we end the day. So, actually, yeah, I think I will. So, give me a moment. Right, I only managed to get a couple more fish on top of what I already had. No, don't go on there. What I will quickly do though, because we still got a bit of time, is I'm going to quickly cultivate. Ah yes, clay, that'll be useful. I hate doing that. Yeah, so what I'm basically doing is I've made a wild seed pack. And the idea of that is I would get all the like foraging stuff. So you'll have stuff like, for instance, you can grow horseradishes, the daffodils, dandelions, and horseradishes. So I picked up about, yeah, that looks about right. So you can grow all them and then use them for different things, cooking and whatnot. That is good. Oh, idiot. Let's quickly check the weather report for tomorrow. Rain all day tomorrow. Now, what I generally do... yeah. To our valued Georgia Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal pursuant to initial legislation 61091 Georgia Corp Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologise for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Georgia Customer Satisfaction Representative. What a load of gobbledygook. Excellent. Right. Well, what I was going to say is, with the rain, sometimes it's best to do your upgrading your watering can when it's raining, especially springtime. If you can get that upgraded first, it does make a bit of a difference. Well, that's the end of this episode for the moment. The next episode, we'll go into harvesting all the crops and everything, harvesting the parsnips, selling them off. We'll keep one before these, and I'll explain in a bit in the next episode. And probably, depending on if I can get the events I'm looking for, probably move on to one of the more important parts of this. Well, for the moment, thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you on the channel next time.